All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for swinging by. So today, look at what we have today. I broke down and pulled the trigger 2025 Gen 2, so it is the 1.2 version MX model. So we're out at one of my local riding areas. I come out here very frequently, actually. And so yeah, we're gonna take this sucker for a rip and see what it's like. This is going to be a very interesting video, I suspect, because you're not gonna hear any motor noise. It's just gonna be my voice and maybe a little bit of chain and a little bit of tire noise. And you know, looking at this chain, this looks tight to me. Holy crap. I don't know, maybe that's normal for these bikes. Anyways, I guess we should get the show on the road and start this ride. Yeah, this bike, it's 100% stock. I put some hand guards on. I just took these off my 300, threw them on this bike. I'm going to be riding this mostly in the 35 horsepower, maybe 40 horsepower range. See what kind of range I can get out of a charge. We've got a full charge right now, and yeah, let's see what happens. Should be interesting. All right, we're about to take off. So as you can see, we also have some snow that I get to contend with today, so that could make this even more interesting. Don't really know what to say. Want to try and think of some things to say that are valuable, that might help other people if they're thinking about buying one of these. Right now I'm in mode 1. This is like 25 horsepower. I mean, it goes pretty dang good. I've got 100% Regen turned on. The one thing that I know I'm going to be fighting and struggling with a bit is getting used to the left-hand rear brake. That is going to be odd. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, that's interesting. Left-hand rear brake. I'm used to riding KTM 300. That's my go-to bike I've been on for the last little while. I've also owned lots of 450s and lots of just everything. So this is my first electric bike. Man, it's weird not having a rear brake down by my toe. See, that was floored. I had that just wide open, and it had decent acceleration, but nothing to really lift your skirt up. But again, that's on mode 1. But hey, you know what? Why mess around? Let's go to mode 3. Okay, let's get in the sun, and let's make sure we you can see mode 3 is 39 horsepower, 100% Regen. Okay, now how do we get home? Okay, that should be it. Oh yeah, that's got way more. Woo! Yeah, holy freaking crap, that's got some bite. Okay, we gotta be careful, we're gonna kill myself. Holy cow. I wish the snow wasn't here, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try and find this new trail I was shown the other day. It's over here. Gotta remember where that rear brake is. adjustment. I've got that. All right. You know, it's crazy. This bike on paper is so freaking heavy, and honestly, lifting it up, it does feel like a tank. But riding it, it's so thin and feels so light. When you're riding it, it's kind of nuts. I will say the cockpit feels a little bit more cramped than my 300. I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it. Whoa. Whoa. There is no traction. It is rock hard and slick underneath all that snow, as I'm sure you can imagine. Gotta try and remember how this went. I just did this the other day. I think it goes right up this. It's weird, this thing, bike definitely feels smaller, even though it is considered a full-size bike. So remember, man, so there's another thing. My hands are getting frozen, and there is no expansion chamber to warm up on. That is sorely missed. Oh yeah. Pretty cool so far though, I'll tell you what. Wow, this is a cool bike. Oh, and there you go. I sat for more than 10 seconds and it went to neutral. Doesn't take long, but I think you can adjust that. Change that timer a little bit. Yeah, this thing scoots. Can't wait till there's good traction. Holy Moses. Okay, so this goes down here now. Oh, it looks like that goes up too. That looks like it went up that way, but we'll go this way. This is where I was. Looks like I'm not the only one that's been here this morning. I left the truck, it was 37 degrees. I kind of feel like some bar risers might be helpful. I don't know. Maybe, or maybe just get used to it. Where's my hand warmer? Where's that go? There's a trail I've never been up. Holy crap, my hands are cold. We are down to 90%. We've only done 2 miles. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. And we're in neutral again. No, I have not been up this, so. We're gonna say we did, but we're not. Oh, little attempted pivot turn with no clutch. Interesting. I gotta warm my hands up. See, here's the problem. I can't just stop the bike and kill the engine and have the transmission keep me from rolling away. Oh my goodness, my fingers are done. Nowhere to warm up my hand. You know what? I do not like how far away that is. That's better. I kind of wish they put the rear brake on the right-hand side and the front brake on the left, like a mountain bike. I think that would make a lot more sense. I would sure like that a lot more. How about that beautiful exhaust goodness? How about that? How beautiful does that sound? Oh wait. What am I talking about? There's no sound. I can't wait to get this on a motocross track. Oh, baby. Yeah, I wonder where that goes. I'm gonna have to come back and explore. I don't know where that goes, but that wasn't in the plan today, so we're gonna stick to the plan. This is pretty awesome. So I've got this 100% Regen rolling down that hill. I didn't even have to touch the brakes, and it was bringing, I mean, look at that. It's bringing the bike to practically a stop. That's pretty cool. And I'm recharging, I guess. Kind of. Whoa, rear brake, holy crap. I about went into that too hot. Reached for my brake with my foot, nothing there. About crap my pants. God. You know, I ride mountain bikes quite a bit too. I actually kind of expected this to be a pretty easy transition, but I don't know, it's still super awkward. My brain is so confused. Whoa. Oh, I need to do something about my hands. All right, time to take a pause. Figure out how to warm. Okay, I just took a quick break. Had to warm up my hands. Oh, that looks like a dirt bike trail right there. Used my breath to warm my hands up. Because, well, I don't... And I turned the horsepower down to 37. And oh yeah, you definitely noticed that. From 39 to 37, that surprises me that it's that prevalent. But I did it because I worried I was just chewing through gas. Through too many electrons too quick. So I'm pretty surprised and honestly quite happy that how the suspension feels at this point, because I weigh 225-ish and the suspension is supposedly only good up to 200 pounds. It's the medium setup, but man, I think it feels darn good. Or maybe I don't know what darn good feels like. But, oh my gosh, dang, that was nice. Holy cow. That was better than oh my gosh, that was really good. Those whoops were so smooth. That was wild. Really, I guess I should say the forks. The forks feel awesome. The shock feels okay, but it's a little harsh. but I don't know that I have the settings properly set up. The right clickers, you know what I'm saying? The right clicker settings. But this is ride number 1. Just trying to get a feel for this beast. Oh, I like that engine braking. When I first got this, I was playing with the computer, this little phone thing in the dashboard. They call it the VCU. So I was playing with that last night. Originally I thought, no, I'm not going to have any engine braking. I wanted to just be like a 2-stroke, but the more I thought about it, I thought, well, actually I would like to make use of that engine braking Regen as much as possible. Plus, while I'm still trying to figure out how to slow this thing down properly, any help that it can give me would be much appreciated. So I'm at 100%, and I think I made the right call. I think when I go to the motocross track, by the time those open here in the next 3 months, I will run the full 60 horse the whole time and probably use far less engine braking, maybe 30%. All right, so let's let this engine braking. I'm gonna try and not touch the brakes. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot.
All right, well, we're just about to wrap this little ride video up. I wanted to let everybody know that in total for this ride, I did 20 miles and I had 27% of the battery left. So really, not very good results in my opinion, but I've come to understand that cold weather like this has a very detrimental effect on these batteries. So maybe next time it will be substantially better. Please click like and subscribe. Later.
A little off. Okay. Time to warm up the fingers again.